We'll get these cars restarted. Greg Avens, the president down there, just overseeing everything, and the engine's all now restarting, and we'll have the second half of the race. So it'll be Blake Ivanhoe, Matt Ivanhoe, Lenny Bates, Ethan Genev. So as helter-skelter as it was, there's no turning back now.
No, there's no rest period now.
No.
So they'll get into line, they'll all form up behind.
It's effectively 8 laps short of a national or state title now.
Yes, really. It's a long one. And Ethan Genev, the Beers Industries car number 4. He had a great restart as well, that lap 6 restart that saw himself and Lenny Bates move up into positions 3 and 4. That was a restart that Matt Hammond would love to have back. Daniel Amaturi has found some longevity tonight in the 83. He'll restart in a good position. Oh, hang on. What's going on here?
No, I think the infield official got his hand signals totally out of whack, sending them via the infield to roll around and get into order, because otherwise there'll be a traffic jam on the main straight.
Don't know about that, Jason.
Well, that's not what we were told. We were not told that this was happening. We were told they'll be going in the same direction.
Oh, no.
No, they are. Greg Avens is waving his hands around. I'm pretty sure you'll find they are going to go the other way. The race will go in the same direction.
Oh, wouldn't that throwing a cat amongst? Here we go. Oh, no.
So somebody downstairs got his arm signals all out of whack. They will be going in the right direction, the same way they went before.
Oh. That even pricked our ears up for a bit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now, who have we got on the infield? Wayne Thompson's still on the infield currently, the 15 car. And Ethan Cooper is still on the infield. Is he out of his car? But Wayne Thompson getting mobile now.
Yeah, so we did lose Ethan Cooper and Peter Dowie. That should leave us 14 cars still remaining.
No. Yeah, 14.
14?
Yep. Because there's one on the tow truck.
Yeah, that's Jamie Graham. Oh, a good one, sorry.
And it's supposed to be too wide. Too wide restart.
We're still waiting on. So it looks like they were just concentrated on that right rear of Wayne Thompson. He's meant to restart out of position number 11, so he's been a little bit of a yo-yo. He's gone back and forwards a few times. He should start on the inside of, in fact, the outside of the 5th row. Matt Ivanhoe has decided to choose the bottom. That means Bates is on his outside. So we've got 4s in position 1, 4 and 5 at the moment, as Darren Johnson with the one finger shows a field remaining. We have 32. Ivanhoe, Bates, Genev, Hammond, Amajuri, Williams, Thompson, Padmore and Flavel will be your top 10. Avens, Wayne Thompson, Craig Clayton and Linda Yates. 32 laps still remaining. This is nowhere near over for your street stock coal miner 52. We're back underway. And I don't think they got the boot secured on the 4. I saw it flapping. Oh, no.
Oh, the boot's fine as long as the bonnet doesn't come off.
It's still an interesting telltale sign. So too Lenny Bates. What a restart from the 74. So the boot's flapping for the 4. Bates up to second place. He finished on the podium on this event last year. And back to Collie. He's right in the thick of it at the moment as he splits the Ibanez and he's around. Oh, dearie me. Contact between Bates and Ivanhoe. And I think there was contact further back in the field because Linda Yates has come to a stop at a huge rate of knots.
We're going to go to the DRS here. There's damage to the
there's
10
some
car.
heavy damage to the 74 too. I think Bates is out. Oh, rotten time for Lenny Bates. A passenger. And he is not happy. And a broken left front for Bates is his demise. Linda Yates needs a push.
No, Linda Yates has got no steering.
Oh, no, she hasn't. Damon Thompson is also out.
Linda Yates is actually doing a good job to knock down the curb here.
Oh, that was chaotic. Oh, there's some heavy damage to the right front of Yates's Commodore. And she'll be to the infield. And just like that, 3 have been eliminated from the coal miner. Oh, you have to feel for Lenny Bates. He had a great run coming on again. And Matt Ivanhoe has been relegated, as you dare would believe.
Yeah, Matt Ivanhoe to the rear.
There's Lenny Bates on your screen if you're watching on Real Speedway Television. And has every reason to be feeling the way he's feeling. Rotten luck for the 74. He'll go up to the president, Greg Avens. So that will leave us.
Jake Williams is up to 4th place now.
Wow.
And he was in the mid-pack race.
Yeah, him and Amaduri come out of the mid-pack.
Yeah, Avens, Wayne Thompson, and the 11 of Matt Ivanhoe. They were in the dashes, and they're at the back half of this field now.
David Padmore looks like he's coming to a slow.
No, he's not coming to a slow. He's coming to a stop.
Oh, but he's an actual stop now.
So Padmore has stopped.
Oh, chaos everywhere. And there's no officials that have gone up to the 26. They will now. Have you heard of chaos?
Yep. They were the arch enemy of Get Smart.
Lucky it's not a 99 lap one then.
The Chief and Siegfried. Anyway, Padmore's car now won't start after it sort of got mobile. It's coughing and spluttering. If I was in the buggy, I'd be following the 26 a little bit further. We've only got 11 cars left. We should be able to go the next time around. We've been going in this race. If I can bring it back up on the screen. 34 minutes. to do 21 laps. Yes, we did have a stoppage for 7 minutes. 31 laps remain. And 11 cars left. It's effectively a heat race of cars. They've got a long, long way to go.
Let's try this one again. Well, States, one extra has been completed, meaning 31 remaining. Hammond and Genève now find themselves on that second row. And we may have thought there might have been some tape come on to help out Ivanhoe's bonnet, boot I should say. But it has allowed Matt Hammond up into second place. So we've got a trio of fours running 1, 2 and 3, and all of a sudden the driver in position number 4 is car number 24, and here comes the bonnet flying with 22 completed. We got 30 still to run.
Yeah, Daniel Amadou is the big loser off the restart, hit the fence in the main straight here, and he's gone back 2 spots to 8th place. Now under pressure from Matt Ivanhoe, who goes underneath, so goes back to 9th. As we've now got a challenge for the lead. We haven't seen this all the way through, and we've got trouble further back. And it is Wayne Thompson in the 15 who has a flat tyre, flat right tyre for Wayne Thompson in car number 15, and he'll come to the work area.
And that's Daniel Flavel.
Oh, sorry, Flavel, apologies.
Both 15s?
Yep, no, Daniel Flavel.
So they'll go to work on the right rear of that one. That's probably what Ivanhoe needed, though, is they will stop him to try and get that boot. It's actually snapped the bonnet pin, the boot pins. I've done it for the 3rd time in a row. The boot pins have actually snapped on that right-hand front. So the boot is off. Daniel Amagiri has come for a discussion. So too as well has Wayne Thompson. Well, this stop has had everything at the moment. 36 minutes now to complete the 23 laps. As they look to the right rear of the East Pilbara Tyre Services car number 15. Big thanks to East Pilbara Tyre Services, major sponsor of many cars out on track. We already saw it on the quarter panels of Jamie Graham's car, as we have quite the depleted field at the moment, Jason.
Yeah, 29 laps to go. It's going to be a last man standing affair. Flavel's car has been dropped, the trolley jack is removed, tap on the boot, get yourself back in the race. So the 15 car to rejoin. So it's 4 from 4 from 4. Matt Hammond is officially the leader by 0.006 of a second, according to our timing screen. So Hammond to the lead. That's how close it was. 6 1/1000ths of a second as they cross the line. Hammond, Ivanhoe, Genève, Jake Williams, David Padmore, can you believe, is in 5th place. Timing people next door just getting a little frustrated with the drivers not doing as they're told. Now Blake Ivanhoe.
Hello.
Yeah, he's just coming to the work area.
That's not the work area.
No, he's out. Well,
what's happened there?
I'm not sure what's happened with the 4. of Blake Iwer now. So it's Matt Hammond who will lead, Ethan Genev. Jake Williams, can you believe, is in 3rd place. Padmore 4th. Avens is back to 5th. You stay out there long enough, you could win this one. The 11 car went to the rear of the field. He's back in 6th place. Daniel Amajuri 7th. You know, people disputing the electronic timing, saying that Iwanow was in front. Not according to the timing. He was 6/1000ths of a second behind as they crossed the line.
Yep.
According to what we're looking at. Anyway, Matt Hammond will lead this one on the restart from Ethan Genev as we go green around the cone. Oh, no, sorry, they won't come around the cone. They'll just come into the main straight. Hammond leads from Genev. Diving to the inside, Cody Avens. Williams is there. Padmore. And who's the car coming around the outside? It'll be Matt Iwanow.
It is.
That's the first 6. They're nearly 3 abreast for 4th, 5th and 6th place. They come out of turn number 4. 28 laps to go.
This is nowhere near finished. We're finally past the halfway mark and Matt Hammond.
No, we're not.
We're still nowhere. Oh, sorry, we're nowhere near. No, we've still got 24 completed. We're meant to hit 26 as Cody Avens now to the inside for the runner-up position. There's 5 of them. Padmore, who seems to find the right place at the right time as Ethan Genev is now out. Oh no, Genev, who was in the 2nd spot, is now starting to fall all the way back. Avens now up to 2nd place. Padmore now to 3rd. By golly. We're 3-1 now for the minor spots as Williams, Padmore and Iwanow all continue to go on, and Genev is all the way to the back of the bus.
So 26 down, which means there's 26 to go.
We're there.
Yep, I don't know what school you went to, Morgan, but we're just past the halfway mark. Our race leader is Matt Hammond. He's got away. Cody Avens in 2nd place. David Padmore 3rd. 4th place is that of Matt Iwanow. And 5th place is Jake Williams. Back in 6th place is the 35 car of Craig Clayton. Then Daniel Flavel. Back in 8th place after that is Daniel Amajuri, Wayne Thompson. And Ethan Genev is the last of the 10 cars running into the main straight. 24 laps to go. And it is Matt Hammond in front. Cody Avens, David Padmore, and back to Matt Iwanow.
Now, this was the lap I thought we were at. 24 to remain. Padmore, Genev, Avens and Iwanow all fight on. Surprisingly enough, Genev, the one I was actually trying to talk about, is continuing on. He's a long way back at the moment and just trying to clip those laps away. But 2nd place is an absolute dandy at the moment. Avens, who's come from the back of the bus, he's up to 2nd. Iwanow also come from the back of the bus. He's fighting for 3rd place, maybe even 2nd. He gets by Padmore. There was sparks billowing out of the right side as, contact! A big moment between Iwanow and Avens, and there's tyre flying everywhere. Matt Iwanow with a broken right front. He went for it all, and sadly, it was nothing at all as he pulls to the infield, and he'll join his brother on the infield as we've got one car to a stop on turn number 4, and that is Wayne Thompson. Wow. Jesus.
Oh, 30 down.
Oh, wow. We've still got 22 to go.
So Wayne Thompson not for the first time struggling, trying to come to the inquiry bay. Both Iwanows appear to be out of the race. And I'm telling you now, if you last the distance, you're going to finish on the podium in this one. Ethan Genev's staying out there. He could still finish on the podium, circulating at the back of the field.
It's just got a bit of the Adelaide vibes for you.
Oh, well, you mean the national title?
The national title, yep.
Yeah, called a national title, what Morgan's referring to. Only 3 finished, and they're on 3 different laps. And in fact, when it came to the presentations, we had to find 4th and 5th. They were on the infield. So Cody Avens now wants to have a chat.
Yeah, there was quite a heavy hit between himself and Ivan out for that second spot. How about it for David Padmore as well? There's 2 cars in 3rd and 4th at the moment that come from the dash, the backpack dash. All of a sudden, Wayne Thompson's back out running.
One thing that's going to may need to be altered in this race in years to come so it doesn't go forever is what they do in the sprint cars in Perth. Once it gets to the halfway mark or 15 minutes, if you're out, you're out.
Trial and error.
Yep.
I think that's going to have to happen.
Because we've now been going 45 minutes and still have 22 laps to go. It does have to come a time where if you're out, you're out. So hopefully we can go next time around. Wayne Thompson rejoins at the back of the field. So 22 laps remain, and as you can see, we've only got 10 cars left. In fact, correction, you can see there's only 9 cars left. We've lost half the field. Matt Hammond leads with 22 laps to go. Cody Avens, David Padmore. We're doing a lot of unnecessary rolling laps. We're still under yellow here. We should be going green. There's only 1 pit stop for fuel. Some of these cars aren't going to do another 22 laps. "22 laps remain. Hammond, Cody Avens, David Padmore, Jake Williams. Is that Craig Clayton on the outside? Yes, it is, as we go green into the main straight. Hammond leads down into turn 1 from Avens, from the outside, David Padmore. Padmore looks pretty strong at this stage. Back in 4th place, Jake Williams, Flavel and Clayton. 7th place is Amaturian. There's a couple of cars struggling further back, but they're out there and there's still a chance. 31 down and 21 to go. Hammond. On the outside is Padmore. Inside is Avens, that's for 2nd and 3rd. 4th place is Williams, then Clayton, Flavel in 6th, Amaturi, Thompson and Ethan Genev. 20 laps to go in the coal miner 52, and it's Matt Hammond who leads.
Survival of the fittest. We knew it was going to be like this from the get-go, but maybe not like we saw it in these opening half of the event. Genev just continues to roll on and making sure he can collect all the points he possibly can as Padmore and Avens find it out. They may be joined by Jake Williams as he all of a sudden is up to P4. So too Craig Clayton. I feel like we haven't made any mention, the man they know Jeezy, throughout this entire event, but he's found himself comfortably in 5th place and just doing what he probably wanted to do, Beth. Just stay out of all the chaos and carnage that has been the first 32 laps, or 34 laps I should say, and continue to roll on when it matters most. But it is all car number 4, Matt Hammond, who's going to be about to put a lap down on another number 4 of Ethan Genev.
Out of turn number 4 back into the main straight. And Matt Hammond has a comfortable lead. Padmore, Avens, then Williams, then back to Craig Clayton, and then Flavel as they go underneath of Ethan Genev, who is rolling around. He goes a lap down, but with still 17 to go. He's still a silly chance the way this one has panned out. 16 laps remaining here, And Matt Hammond is your leader from Padmore and Avens.
Finally settled down again. It just seems to be those Delaware double file restarts after a couple where everyone wants for the same bit of the cherry. It's calmed down and sorted themselves out as Matt Hammond, as he comes past the judge with 15 laps remaining, holds on to that comfortable 1.5 second lead over Padmore, who's been very impressive yet again when it comes to these long events as paddles, as Ethan Genev finally has called it quits after 36 laps, but completing lap 38, leaving him 14 laps to go, is Matt Hammond.
Now, not too far behind, 1.6 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that. David Padmore. Back then to Cody Avens, fourth place Jake Williams, Craig Clayton, and then Flavel, and then Daniel Amaturi and Wayne Thompson having a ding-dong battle for 7th and 8th. That's where the action is. This time around it was 1.6, it's now 1.7, so the margin the same. 7th and 8th is where the action is. Wayne Thompson makes the big move around the outside of Daniel Amaturi and moves into 7th place. He's half a lap behind, 3/4 a lap behind. We've come up with 12 to go. Matty Hammond out in front doing it comfortably. We've got a dozen laps to go in the coal miner.
I've been waiting for you to say that. Dozen laps to go. It felt like an absolute eternity for this to get here. But Matt Hammond has just continued to extend that lead. You got the only exciting bit over the last 10 laps between the two drivers fighting it out well back in the field. But we always knew this is what it was going to come down to. It's Padmore and Avens probably just seeing themselves a hefty payday in the coal miner 52 if they continue on, as the lapping flag has come out with 10 to go.
Matt Hammond leads from Padmore, Avens, and back then to Williams. The margin is 2.2 seconds. Man and machine being tested, and the machine will probably be the one that fails in the concluding stages of this one. Hammond coming up on 83 of Daniel Amaturi, puts him a lap down, contact with the leader. Amaturi went into the side of the 4 at the top of the main straight. They both continue on. It took 0.2 of a second outside of the margin first to second. As they come out of turn number 4, Hammond the leader. Will that have done any damage to him? I'm not sure. There are 8 laps to go.
It kind of looks like a handful at the moment. We'll watch the times as they come around. On lap 44, the gap was 2.1 between himself and David Padmore. Padmore and Avens were both able to get by Amaturi quite comfortably. But this time around, it's looking quite soft on the right front, and the gap is now 2.4.
Yeah,
it's completely not what we thought. It might have made the car better. Oh, we got excited. We got let down. A good battle, though, for 4th place between Williams and Craig Clayton. This could be interesting with 6 laps remaining.
Half a dozen laps to go for Matt Hammond. 46 down and 6 to go. Padmore, Avens in 3rd. Avens is closing in on David Padmore. 4th and 5th is close. Jake Williams and Craig Clayton. Back in 6 is still Daniel Flavel, then Wayne Thompson. He's here in the main straight just ahead of Matt Hammond, who has 5 to go. Thompson gets out of the way, and Hammond has got no one within cooey of him now. He just needs to steer it in a straight line. Second, and turn at the end of the straights. Back then to Padmore and then Avens. The battle still for 4th between Williams and Clayton. There are 4 laps to go for car number 4.
And for what would be one of his biggest wins since coming here to Western Australia, he was the winner of the Peter Fitch Summer Cup earlier on in the season. This one, a marathon, would feel like an upper hand for car number 4. Padmore is trying his best to close in, but still with 3 to go, he has closed into 2.3. But it's too little, too late as Avens finds his way into 3rd place. Avens would probably be thinking to himself what could have been, but at the moment with 2 to go, it's Matt Hammond's party.
We have done 50 laps of the Coal Miner 52. Down the back straight goes Matt Hammond. He leads by 2.5 seconds over David Padmore, and third is Cody Avens. Ian Crowe goes for the white flag, and there is a lap remaining in the Coal Miner 52, the third running. Down into turn number 1 he goes the final time. Padmore and Avens. Back in fourth is Craig Clayton, and then further back Jake Williams is going further back in the field. He's got a flat tyre. In fact, Flavel's gone to fifth. But come on, race fans, put your hands together. 52 grueling laps, and Matt Hammond has won. Matt Hammond first across the line. Second is David Padmore. Third goes the way of Cody Avens. Back in fourth position is Craig Clayton. Fifth will go the way of Daniel Flavel, or will it? Flavel is fighting for survival around the outside because Daniel Amaduri. Did it make any difference? No, it didn't. Flavel was on the lead lap. Then Jake Williams, Flavel, Williams, Thompson and Daniel Amaduri. Hammond, Padmore, Avens, Clayton, Flavel, Williams, Thompson and Amaduri, the 8 cars that finish the Coal Miner 52, the last race of the night. It took 55 minutes and 13 seconds to complete. 55 minutes and 13 seconds to do the 52 laps. The Coal Miner 52 goes to the 4 car as he comes into the main straight. Put your hands together for him. Matt Hammond, a great set of laps, has led for half of it as he comes into the main straight. He'll get the checkered flag, and he is this year's winner of the main race of the night, the Coal Miner 52. Matt Hammond, Kachana Beef entry, car number 4 for Margaret River, takes the win in the last race of the night at 9:56. We're done and dusted here in Collie. We will have trackside presentations for you. But if you are driving home, ladies and gentlemen, right now, please drive home safely and don't do what some people did last meeting when I was here. A couple of girls decided to have a bit of a fight on the road on the way home in black clothes. It could have ended a lot worse than it did. So please be sensible on your way out of here. There is second and third, Padmore and Cody Avens. But here is our winner. Oh, he's thinking about doing a donut. I don't think he's got the energy left. Matt Hammond in the 4 car. I don't think he can make it. The car might have broken down. It's going in reverse. Coal Miner 52 ends up with the winning car, needing a push to make it to victory lane. It's just lasted the distance. There's the winner as he comes into the main straight. Not the conventional way, doing the lap of honour. I don't think he cares at this point in time. Matt Hammond, your winner of the lucky last. Handshakes and smiles all round downstairs for those that have made it to the finish line. I did see a winner of a big race up in Geraldton do a lap of honour with a tow truck. But being pushed around is just about up there. Just made the distance. There's our top 3. Cody Avens third, David Padmore second, and your winner is Matt Hammond, just taking the helmet off. And a lot of the other cars going back to the pits very second hand. So he gets out of the car, ladies and gentlemen. How about putting your hands together for the winner of the Coal Miner 52 for the third edition. It's Matt Hammond.